Let's start by acknowledging the challenge at hand. Sustainability isn't just a buzzword anymore. It's a fundamental expectation from consumers, regulators, stakeholders alike. As someone in leadership responsible for packaging, you're at the forefront ensuring that your company not only meets these expectations, but excels in doing so. How do you navigate this complex landscape when resources are stretched thin and the pressure to comply is ever increasing? One of the biggest hurdles you face is keeping up with the rapid changing regulations surrounding recyclability and EPR. These regulations are evolving, and staying compliant requires consistent vigilance and adaptability. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when the rules seem to be changing in a blink of an eye. And how do you ensure that your packaging solutions are not only cost effective, but also meet these stringent sustainability standards? Another pressing concern is the limited expertise available within teams. Sustainability in packaging requires specialized knowledge and skills that are often in short supply. This gap can lead to delay in project timelines, increased cost as you scramble to find solutions that meet both internal targets and external mandates. And how can you bridge this expertise gap without overburdening an already stretched team? Balancing cost-saving sustainability practice is another tightrope you probably walk daily. It's a delicate balance between reducing costs and investing in sustainable materials and processes. And sometimes it feels like you're compromising one to benefit the other is the only way forward. But, is there a middle ground where you can both benefit? Data management also poses significant challenges with hundreds of carton and film specifications scattered across various platforms, PDF, Excels, EPR systems. Finding a single source of truth is like finding a needle in a haystack. And this fragmentation not only hampers your ability to identify savings and sustainability gaps, but it also affects your overall operational efficiency. So how can you streamline data to make more informed, timely decisions? Cross-functional alignment is another area where missteps often occur. When different departments are siloed and they have different KPI or metrics, they use different technologies and terminologies, it leads to specification mismatches, rework, ultimately launch delays or project delays. And with everyone's on the same page, you can really get a lot of collaboration and work more effectively. Amidst these challenges, there's an underlying fear that often goes unspoken, the fear of regulatory compliance failures. The thought of not adhering to evolving industry regulations can be daunting, leading to fines, legal challenges, loss of business, and even operational shutdowns. This fear can sometimes paralyze us, making it difficult to take necessary risks that drive innovation and appropriate change. But let's shift our perspective for a moment. What if you viewed these challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities? Opportunities to innovate, to lead, and to make meaningful impact, both within your company and in the broader community. Imagine harnessing the power of collaborative leadership to bring together diverse teams, each with their unique strengths, to co-create solutions that are both sustainable and cost-effective. One way to approach this is by leveraging data-driven decision-making. By harnessing data that you already have and integrating it into a unified system, you can uncover hidden costs, identify cost savings, insights, and track progress on your sustainability journey. This not only enhances your operational efficiency, but also builds a strong case for financial viability of sustainable practices, making it easier to secure buy-in from stakeholders. Embracing a mindset of continuous improvement can also be transformative. Instead of viewing cost savings and sustainability as opposing forces, you can see them as complementary aspects of a long-term strategy. By redistributing resources smartly, cutting costs in one area to invest in sustainable practices in another, you can create a sustainable business model that thrives year after year. Innovation doesn't have to mean reinventing the wheel. Sometimes it's about rethinking the tools and processes you already use. For example, investing in CAD tools or seeking external expertise can streamline your packaging development process, reducing prototype cycle times and ensuring that your specifications are robust and ready for production. This not only accelerates your time to market, but also minimizes the risk of line trial failures and issues that stand in your way from launching. Building strong cross-functional relationships is another key component. When everyone from production to development to procurement, supply chain, and quality are all going toward a common goal, you can eliminate silos and ensure that projects are scoped accurately and launched successfully. Regular communication and alignment of objectives help set up your team for success. For example, where do you put packaging into your gate process? So let's address some of the top questions that you might be grappling with right now. How can you stay ahead of ever-changing sustainability regulations? Staying proactive is essential. Regularly updating your knowledge base, attending industry workshops and webinars, and subscribing to regulatory updates can help you anticipate changes rather than react to them. Building a flexible compliance framework that can adapt to new regulations with minimal disruption is also beneficial. What strategies can you employ to bridge the expertise gap in sustainable packaging? You can invest in training and development for your existing team. You can also partner with external experts or consultants or contractors that can provide the specialized knowledge and work required without the overhead of expanding your in-house team. Collaborative projects and knowledge sharing sessions can also enhance your team's capabilities. How do you balance the cost savings with the need for sustainable packaging solutions? Conducting a thorough cost-benefit analysis can help identify areas where sustainable practices can lead to long-term savings. Sometimes the initial investment in sustainable materials can have a lower cost down the line because it improves efficiencies and reduces waste. Explore your current ordering habits, your warehouse storage practices, and downtime supports for ways you can reduce costs. What can you do to consolidate data and eliminate blind spots? You can implement a centralized data management system that integrates all of your packaging specs. Your ERP system may not have all the modules for packaging, but you can put everything together in some type of document, just even an Excel document, getting everything organized so that you have visibility and accessibility to the data. Because using data analytics can help you track progress and patterns and make decisions based on data. How can you improve cross-functional alignment to prevent specification mismatches and launch delays? You can establish regular cross-functional meetings. You can put packaging checkpoints into your gate process. You can create standardized documents and workflows that ensures everyone's on the same page and reduce the likelihood of misunderstandings and errors. As you navigate these challenges, it's important to remember that sustainability and compliance are not just boxes that you check. They are integral to building a resilient and fast-forward thinking organization. By embracing data-driven strategies, fostering cross-functional collaboration, and maintaining a mindset of continuous improvement, you can turn these pressures into a catalyst for innovation and growth. Think about the impact you want to leave at your company and on the environment. Every step you take toward more sustainable practices not only helps in meeting compliance requirements, but also positions your company as a responsible leader in the industry. This reputation can lead to increased trust from your consumers, strong partnerships, and ultimately greater financial success. So while the road to sustainability and compliance may seem daunting, remember that you're not alone in this journey. By leveraging strengths of your team, embracing innovative solutions, and maintaining a clear focus on your goals, you can overcome these challenges, pave a way for a more sustainable and prosperous future. Thank you. And let's continue to work together to build a better, more sustainable industry for all.